Hello YouTubers, subscribers and friends, welcome to my channel. And it's a nice brisk cool morning. I got my sister's truck right there. I'm going to go look at a vehicle that I'm going to buy today. It's going to be my next vehicle. I'm not going to say what it is yet because I don't know, it may not look like the pictures. It may. My sister let me borrow this truck, but that thing is scary to drive. I think it's a 2003 Toyota Tacoma. The front end shakes like crazy. I told my sister, what is wrong with your truck? The front end shakes like crazy. I go to the steering wheel and it's like shaking like that. And she's like, oh, I took it to Firestone and they looked at it and it quoted me $600 some. But Rusty said, don't pay it. He'll take a look at it when he gets home. And I was going to rent a trailer and bring the car home in a trailer, but I told my wife I am scared to drive this thing anything over 40 miles per hour. And I was looking underneath there this morning to see if there's anything wrong with the suspension that I could see, but I can't see anything. I'm shaking the tires and everything. But so my wife is going to help me this morning. Anyways, I'm glad she let me borrow it, because I needed to pick my kids up yesterday. So let's see. Well, the temperature dropped a little bit. So let me go see if my wife is ready, the kids are ready, drop them off at school, and we can continue on our way. Alright, I'm on my way to town, being driven by the most expensive Uber I've ever taken.
You haven't paid
Shush!
me
Shush! You didn't want to be in my video, she said.
You haven't paid me yesterday.
My wife volunteered to take me, but man, you need to clean these car windows. They're dirty.
It's Jerry Slobber.
Jerry Slobber. It's 85 degrees, but it's like a chilly 85 degrees this morning.
No, because it's windy.
But we'll see if the guy shows up. Hopefully he will. Yeah, I texted him, told him I'm on my way. So, I've been waiting about 10 minutes. My wife went into the grocery store to go shopping. She's like, I don't want to wait. So, going to do what she loves to do, grocery shop. And hope the guy shows up. At least it's not hot. It's nice and breezy, cool. There's a lot of people on the interweb that are flaky and fake, so I'm just glad I didn't rent a trailer and tow it over here, because I've done this many times where people don't even show up at all. So we'll see. I'll wait for a half an hour, and then if he doesn't show up, I'll leave. I bought the little Honda CR-V. I'll show you what it looks like when I get home. The AC works, but it's not as cold as in my Focus. This is kind of like the AC in my wife's car. Definitely needs tires, big time. And it's a cool little Honda CR-V. Got a nice little stereo system. Came with a full tank of gas. This light always stays on. He doesn't know how to turn it off. It's automatic braking system light. Brakes feel fine though. But the kid's in the military and he's shipping out Monday. Some foreign country I've never heard of. And that's why he's selling it for $1,200. Nice little Honda. I gotta go to Walmart. I'm at the Circle K where I sold my car yesterday. Check out them clouds. Gotta go to Walmart and get the oil and the Lucas fuel filter cleaner. Look at all these clouds. Got a steering wheel cover, got the oil and the filter, and the Lucas. I put this in every vehicle I own because it works great. Whole bottle. It's got a full tank. I got a free full tank of gas when I bought this car. I got the steering wheel cover on this thing. It took me 10 minutes. This is the hardest thing to ever put on ever, but it fits good now. Get these things lined up right here. Whew. Now heading home. The real test is I want to see how it's going to go up this hill, because this is the steep hill The reason I bought this steering wheel cover is because the steering wheel feels slippery. I don't like slippery steering wheels. So let's go up this hill here. This is a steep hill. Something sliding around in the back. Oh yeah, this thing goes up this hill pretty good. Not as good as my Focus, but it goes up better than my wife's Chevy Cruze. Alright, I'm home. Let's see Jerry. He's barking at the car. He's like, that's the strangest car. Here's what the car looks like. Let's get a little walk around. It's a 1997 Honda CR-V. I bought it from a kid who's in the military. What do you think, Jerry? Well, he's going to pee on my tire. It's not perfect, but for a 22 plus year car, that thing looks good. Drives awesome. It sips gas. It's got 5 matching wheels. Right there, Operation Iraqi Freedom, veteran. I'm not a veteran, so I'll be taking that off. It's nice. It sips gas. I got a tire iron right here that I'm going to put in it. It has its own tire iron, but I don't like them. I kind of like these kind. Let's take a look at the inside. The interior is in pretty good shape. Headliner's good. And this thing right here folds down for easy access for Jerry to come around and put on the seat. He didn't want to get in the car. He said it's hot. He wants to go back into the house. So, like I said, I got a full tank of gas. It's got a nice dash protector. The dash is not cracked. It's in perfect shape. All the lights work. Come with a manual here. Let's see. Here on both sides. Let me see what this thing costs to rent. It's got 294,899 miles. And this is what it costs to register, $28.25. Everything works, the horn, the turn signals. The weird thing is there's no window things here. The power lock thing doesn't work, he said, so it might be a fuse. I haven't checked into that. These are where the windows are right here, and every single window goes up and down. Oh, there's a mirror thing. I was wondering where the mirror adjustment thing was there. I don't know what this is. No clue. Hazards work. Stereo is custom stereo. Works perfect. I had no stereo in the Ford Focus. I haven't looked in here. Something in there. Bunch of change. Bunch of change in here. Cup holder. Oh, cool. I was just thinking, wow, I need more cup holders, and there's a cup holder right here. I don't know what this is. That's nothing. But yeah. Let's take a look in the back seat. It looks like carbon fiber. The reason I got this steering wheel cover, like I said, this thing was really hard to put on. Oh, it's got cruise control right here. Honda. It's because this is slippery. Like when somebody puts Armor All, it makes it slippery. All the door panels are good. There's nothing cracked or broken. The door handles are all good. You'll have to lock it with the key. All the windows go all the way down to in the back. Little thing here. And I asked him, there's the seats fold up here on both sides. I guess that's so when you fold these flat, it goes flat. That's pretty cool. I was asking him because these things were straight up and down. Do they adjust? And he's like, no, but they do. They go. This button right here lets you adjust it backwards. This is the AC that he put in. He said he topped off the AC, although it doesn't get as cold as my Focus, but it works. This is how straight up and down these things were. I was like, that's gonna suck, but then I was messing around and it does adjust back. It does have an armrest. My wife's gonna love that. Those headrests off, and then these seats fold flat. You gotta push that button to release the back window. So you can open this, and then it's hidden right here. There we go. This is where the tire iron is, but it rattles back there. I don't like it, so I'm going to move that. That's why I got the other tire iron. And I'm going to hook this little net up. It has a spare. That's a big compartment. Little cup holder there. The spare ain't back here. The spare's on the back of the door, car. But a bunch of crap here. This is what's rattling back here. Got some air pump here. Some other goodies. This is like a self-charging flashlight. Bunches. He puts 1040. I'm putting 1030. What's this over here? Little compartment. Cool. Speakers work good in this thing too. Let's put the seats back up. Discovered this thing comes with a little table. This is the tire cover. And I was like, what are these things? And I folded them down and it's a little table. That's cool. Comes on another compartment on this side. Cool. Look at that. My own personal Honda CR-V table. This Honda CR-V. That is awesome. These two pins out, and then this comes out. And it looks like he's got something wired for like an amp or something back here. That's cool. I'm finding out all kinds of stuff about this thing. Got that cleaned out. See if this works. Got the key on. Let's put that in there. You never know when you're going to need a compressor. I can't figure out how to set this up, what this hooks up to. I don't want to hook it to this. This might break. Let's take a look at the back now. This doesn't work. There's the spare tire, matching spare tire. Alright, let's take a look at the rest of this. Like I said, it's got 5 matching wheels. Got a couple little dings here and there. All in all though, it's in good shape. It's got Honda CR-V floor mats. And it's got some body damage right here, but no big deal. For $1,200, you can't beat it. Just got to put some tires. It's got some sun fading on the roof up there, but you know, this Arizona car, man, that's what happens if you don't park underneath the garage or an awning or anything like that. Like I said, this thing sips gas. Got great takeoff speed, and it goes up that steep hill that I have to come home every day on. You know, other than I got to get tires for it. I have my son wash it and clean. My son don't know. I bought this actually for my son. I might drive it for a little bit. He don't get his regular driver's license until November, mid-November. But I told my wife the reason I'm selling my Ford Focus is because, let me get out of the wind here, is because I wanted to get him a vehicle, a good vehicle. And I need to get me a vehicle too. So I wanted to sell my car and then be able to buy 2 vehicles. So, because I was getting tired of that Ford Focus. Look at that, 5 matching wheels. I like it. I've always wanted a Honda CR-V. Always. I must have seen 5 of them on the way home today. That's not my license plate. That's the guy's license plate. I still have to go register it. $28. That's one thing I like about older cars. My wife's car to register costs $360 to register it every year. Every single window rolls down too. It's a nice car. Gotta move my sister's truck out of the way so I can park it under there. I only had to use that one time. That thing's scary to drive. The whole front end shakes really bad. But there you have it. That's the vehicle. He wanted $1,500, but he says in the ad it says I need to sell it by the end of the week. It's the end of the week and nobody was interested. And I offered him $1,200 last night, and he's like, "Sure, I need to sell it by tomorrow," which is today. And I just, as soon as he showed up, I just gave him the money. We notarized the title, and I didn't even do anything with it. Go, there's the engine. It's got a tiny little battery. Look how tiny that battery is. A lot of room to work on. Really, really dusty because Arizona's dusty. But this thing drives like perfect, man. Can't argue with the way it drives. Oh, got a free funnel. I don't really care for these things, but I'll leave it on there for now. I'll change oil this weekend and have my son wash the wheels and everything. I'm not going to tell him it's for him yet, but we'll see what I sent pictures to him and he's like, wow, that's an awesome car. You can tell this guy parked under trees. You always got to make sure this stuff is cleaned up because you can get in your motor and block off the airflow into your car. Have to vacuum all this stuff out. Anyways, that's going to be my video for today. Remember, be kind to people, treat people the way you like to be treated, treated with kindness. And if the Lord willing and the creeks don't rise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hit that subscribe button, it don't cost anything, it's free. Thanks for watching. I'm gone.